Okay. I guess we're doing two videos here on the Mortal Kombat topic. Uh, from I don't know if the universe or the internet is like seeing this and is like, no, don't you talk about the other characters. I'm just saying the characters that I hadn't seen. Like, I would love to see Takeda again. I love how they brought in Kenshi in Mortal Kombat X, but you can't just like bring in all those characters who are supposed to be the new heroes and we don't see them. I mean, if we see them in like how they did in Mortal Kombat X, where they're in the story mode, but not the playable character roster, then I would be a little upset unless they put them as DLC, because I would have loved to play with Rain in any other character that we hadn't seen or we had seen in the actual story, and how we had Tanya as a DLC and how she looked. I would have loved it if they in the new, the Mortal Kombat XL, they remastered the story mode to where we don't see the Tanya they previously put as a default and put the other Tanya in there. That would have been cool. So I would love to see Kung Jin come back. I mean, I think Ferritor is good as gone. I would love to play with Ferritor again, but I could always do that playing Mortal Kombat X because a lot of people still do. But I don't think that we'll be seeing Ferritor in our future. Um, the next topic I want to talk about is the customization. I love how they're bringing characters in with like blades and stuff and weapons in general. And I hope those are kind of like variations and we can switch them out, like Sub-Zero, for example. I don't feel like he should have an axe specifically. I feel like out of everybody, he should have had a sword or some daggers, which he does have. But like I said, I'm going into this blind, so I don't know much. I've seen one part of the gameplay where he's got like a sword and axe or something like that, and it goes into like a brutal or whatever you call those now, because they do X-ray ish, but they go into something entirely different. How he slammed the axe down and it froze the blood, and he threw it on the other side and it broke into pieces. I'm just wondering if we like take that out, take the axe out for like a sword if he has one. Will he like do the same thing in a different animation? Either way, that would still be cool, because I'm not much of a Sub-Zero uses an axe kind of fan. I mean, with like Scorpion, I could tell. I mean, I could see him using his two blades every now and then. That right there is perfectly fine, because it kind of goes back to his Deadly Alliance days where he used to have two blades on him all the time. I really didn't like how he had like two scorpion blades at one point. I really didn't like that. And then they changed it out for the katanas in like Mortal Kombat X. But the costume though looked beautiful. I loved it. And then they changed it back to, well, they changed it more ninja-like in this one. In the Shirai Ryu, in the Lin Kuei, I hope we get a chance to see them again. And like